Messages for everyone watching today that connect with the Fae, with tree spirits, elementals, and nature spirits. Okay. We have the Fool card. The Fool card has been coming out for so many people. It's been kind of insane. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I do want to say, as I look at the Fool card and the Three of Cups, it does feel like you finding community, finding new people to spend time with. This can also be finding people on social media who give you a sense of purpose, who inspire you, who make you feel excited about life again. I do see that with the Fool and the Three of Cups. We also have the Ace of Cups. New connection is what I'm seeing here. The Eight of Pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles feels very much like inspiration, like really feeling that motivation to get to work on a certain project. If you're really interested in a certain hobby, really feeling that excitement, that inspiration to start working on that. And for some of you, this is also connected to your spiritual practice, is what I'm getting here. I'm going to pull a little bit more clarity for the Wheel of Fortune reversed, because this feels very quiet to me. And as I look at this card, I am picking up on symbolism that is related to Egypt, the pyramids, the Ankh, the pharaohs. That is what I'm feeling drawn to at the moment when I look at the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Can we please get a little bit more clarity on the Wheel of Fortune reversed, on the message that it is giving everyone today? If you feel like you've missed an opportunity or you missed out on a potential relationship with someone, no, you didn't. It wasn't meant to be, because you were not a right fit for each other. Sometimes things are not right fits for us, so to say. But that is a blessing in disguise, because it means that it makes room for something better to come into our lives. If a house offer didn't go through, a job, that means the Page of Cups. Pleasant surprises. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Just because something didn't happen the way you thought it would does not mean that better things are not yet to come. I'm going to keep shuffling because I feel like another card wants to come out. But this has to do with the timing of when things are going to happen and how quickly things are going to manifest for you. We just got out of Mercury retrograde. I am filming this the last week of July. So things in a lot of our lives collectively, we're all stepping into this Fool energy. A lot of things globally are going to be changing as well. We have the King of Cups reversed. Letting go of what does not make you happy and connecting with your heart with the Ace of Cups. Connecting with your heart and with people who are actually going to make you happy. The Seven of Cups. Having a lot of decisions to make and feeling a little bit of pressure to make these decisions to change your life. We have the Three of Pentacles as well here. Sometimes things do not happen the way we plan them to happen, because there are even better things, but the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups that are more in alignment for us and that are going to happen for us. It's all about what makes you feel happy, what is good for you and your mental health, as well as physical and spiritual health with the Ace of Cups. connecting with people with the Three of Cups that doesn't make you feel like you are unheard or unseen. And I feel like as well, it's all about you having the ability to reciprocate that energy. The Fool card and the Eight of Pentacles is also encouraging you to be open to new possibilities. Be open to going down a different path if you're dealing with something with the King of Cups reverse, or with someone. For some of you, this is representing a specific person that doesn't make you happy. Well, okay, change the plan, change the direction, and focus on what is giving you results that benefit you. Now is the time to allow yourself to be creative, to allow yourself to try different things and see whether or not they work for you. Okay, let's see what card that was. The Seven of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. You don't need to rush yourself, but you do need to be consistent and stand up for yourself and take action on what it is that you want to see manifest in your life. I feel like what's being said here is that, yes, working on things metaphysically with the Seven of Wands, it does work, but it's also about putting that practically into the Eight of Pentacles, where you are actually doing the work to get to where you want to be in life. This reminds me of sometimes how there are people who say they want to do things or they want to achieve certain things, but they never get started on that. That is not the case here for a lot of you watching, because we do have the Fool card and the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. You are already putting in the hard work here to get where you want to be. You're being very much in this state of flow. You're being creative. You're being productive with the Eight of Pentacles. And for some of you guys with the Eight of Pentacles, it just feels like some of you guys have been spending so much time on your laptop, at your desk, manifesting. We have a green candle here, which talks about money. It talks about prosperity, but it also talks about good health. That is something very important for you guys. The Fool card also talks about travel, about not letting anyone get in your way for you to have the ability to travel. And the Seven of Wands as well. This could just be solo travel here. And it inspires you for your work. Because how can you pour from an empty cup? You guys with the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups, you do not have an empty cup. Oh, okay. Final messages for everyone watching today. We have the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Moon card. We do have a full moon coming up. Or, hold on, did the full moon already happen? No, I think the full moon's tomorrow. We have the Temperance card and we have the Eight of Swords. I do want to point out here as well, I am noticing a lot of water in the cards here. So connecting with water, perhaps even going overseas and having insight from connecting with water. And I do feel like with the Temperance card and the Eight of Swords, you're seeing this past version of yourself from a more enlightened place. Like with the Temperance card, you seeing things from a different perspective. This is also kind of connected to the Hanged Man. And it's about learning spiritual lessons, which you've already learned. And you know that you don't want to go back to the Eight of Swords because that's energy that you've already dealt with. You've already connected with your angels, guides, ancestors, with specific spirits who have shown you that your life does not have to be the Eight of Swords. As long as you are patient and you allow yourself to go through the Eight of Swords, you're going to get out on the other side. And I feel like you guys have already learned that. And I do wonder if you guys are sharing that with other people, where you are in a position where you're able to teach people about how to not be in the Eight of Swords, or just how to get through the Eight of Swords. Because the reality is that we end up here in our lives in one way or another. The Temperance card is connected to that higher energy, to that angelic energy. And for some of you guys, I just feel like you're going to be able to work through, with the Moon card, a few things that are coming up from the past for you in your own mind. And you're able to filter through that and move through that. And when you go through that process, you're able to step into the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands, and you're able to start to get things to move for you, which things already have been moving for you. I just feel like your energy has been very adventurous, very productive, very inspired and creative as of lately. Anything else that wants to come for everyone watching today? Are there any other messages? What is this? We have the Page of Swords. Using information in a way that's going to benefit you and benefit others, and being able to learn from past mistakes, and being able to just have a new perspective on life. Being able to see things differently, and knowing that your mind is not your enemy. If there's anything that you take away from this reading, I feel like sharing with you guys the fact that your mind, it can be your enemy, but it can also be your ally here with the Eight of Swords and with the Page of Swords. The energy of the Moon is supporting you at this time. Water energy is supporting you at this time. I feel like that is everything that is being shared today in today's video. I appreciate you watching, and I hope that this somehow helped. Bye everyone, and blessed be.